Eeh. I wonder how dangerous this is. Pretty dangerous. I don't know if I can go any higher. When was the last time I put up a video? Probably years. Probably 3 years. It's just near where I live in, but you know, you guys don't need to know that stuff. Get away from me. Okay. It actually looks more gross than you think. There's a garbage can right there. There's a bicycle somewhere over there. But you know, the reason why I come here is because it gives me a little bit of peace, I guess you can say, before it gets dark. But it gives me a little bit of peace in hard times. I don't know about all of you, but sometimes you need to get away from them all and just try to find your happy place somewhere. This is not my happy place, but this is a place where I can just relax. You know, there's trees everywhere. It's a peaceful place. Or at least I like it to be. You know, things are annoying right now for me. At least I think they are. Things suck sometimes. The older you get, I realize that the older you get, the harder things get. Some things get easier. You know how people always say, hold on. I came here because I wanted to talk about something, but I don't know if I can say it. Just enjoying the light makes me feel a little better. Like a tiny bit better. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this. I probably most likely won't. It just depends how I feel tonight. But like I was saying, sometimes I learn in life that as the older you get, the harder things get. Because things get pretty hard. And when we think about past things that like we had to go through, they just seem easier than what you have to face through now because they're easier. You know, you think about things in high school, things even in college. You think about it, you're like, wow, those things don't compare to the things I have to do now because it was so easy back then. And you always wish for things to be easier, but they're never ever easier. They only get harder. And it sucks, but you have to get through it, right? That's part of being an adult, I guess, because I don't even know. But it's gonna get dark soon, which is what I'm hoping. I'm just gonna zoom out, and I think I'm just gonna start walking away now. And I'm finally back home. But it happened. And it hurts, it really does. You know, it leaves you, especially after what he did, you know, trying to fix things, even though even now, I'm so willing to fix things and try to make things better, but he doesn't. I don't think he ever will. I don't think he ever wants to. But you know, after what he did, it kind of hurts your self-esteem a little bit. It kind of makes you feel all types of way. And you just end up, you know, for 3 years you're with somebody. In the next 3 months, that person doesn't even recognize you as something. He just sees you as a person that happens to be there. The amount of irrelevancy that I became was so much. And I think that's what hurts the most, because if it was a mutual type of thing where like I stopped loving him and he stopped loving me, then it would have been better and easier, because then it doesn't matter, like, you know, it's like we feel the same way. But then it's not that case. It's the case where the other person completely doesn't care about you, and then you just like, I have so much love for you, like why? And it sucks. It really does, because like it sucks. Just the way you feel when you're feeling all this, and then the other person does not reciprocate at all, sucks. And after 3 years, you know, you end up just kind of like not even lonely, because I never had a problem being alone. It was more of like a, like, I missed that, and I might feel like I didn't appreciate it enough when he was giving me all that stuff. But I think it's time, to not just talk about it, but more of like doing inward check, like critical think about what happened, and make sure it doesn't happen again. Work with yourself and see what went wrong and what could you have done to prevent many things that happen. Because I realize now, after I left, of course, that I could change so many different things, and I could get a totally different outcome. And that's what most of the things that it hurts, because I realized what I did wrong, I realized what I could have fixed, and I realized what things could be done differently. But then when I realized them, they were too late. There was nothing I could do about it. Nothing at all. And when I, told him about it, this is what I need to work on, and I'm willing to fix it with you. It's gonna take time. It's gonna be hard, but I'm still willing to do it. But he just was like, no, I don't want to. But I still have a whole bag to give him back of all his stuff. Because, I'm trying to move on, but as you already mentioned, I can't for some reason. It's been like months already that I've been trying to, but I just can't. So I feel like I need to just get rid of everything. Kind of just like, see what happens within myself and fix it. So next time I'm with somebody, or, with whoever it happened to be, it won't happen the same way. Like, I'm gonna able to like keep myself in check while I'm in the process, rather than checking myself after it already happened. Because I feel like that's the hardest thing. Like, when you're in the zone with that other person and things that happen, you might not realize what's going on, because you're so busy with like your own turmoil, rather than seeing like kind of like the whole picture. And then it's easier to see things once you step away from like that heat, that turmoil, and then to sit down and critically think about it. I think that was one of the things that I failed at doing. And I already spent this all to him. Like, I think he understands this. I hope he does. Of why this happened. Because now I can look back and I'm just like, why did I let that happen? Why did I say those things? I didn't have to say it, but I didn't have to ask him that way. I didn't have to say it this way. I could have done it so much different. But while I was in the thing, I couldn't. I didn't. It just didn't process. But now I processed to me. Like, how come I didn't do that? Like, it was so easy to change and so easy to fix. But so I guess a lot of things I feel guilty that I could, I could have done things better. I could have fixed things and make things happy between the two of us. And now I'm never gonna do that again. I'm never gonna find a person like him again. And I guess that's a good thing in a way, because then I'll find somebody better, maybe different, that fits me better maybe, or I end up alone the rest of my life, either or. But I'm not afraid of the outcome. I'm just, just like the process to stop loving someone is hard, because love is just type of energy. It's always gonna be there. It never leaves. It just takes shapes in something else sometimes. I don't know. This is one of the, like the first things where I don't know what to do. Like, I'm always the type of person that I know, like, if something goes wrong, I know how to fix it. Like, I know how to do it. I can, work things to it, and like, okay, I can set my head down and be, okay, let's fix this. This is the first time where I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this specifically. I don't know how to make things better for myself. I couldn't make things better for him, even though I wanted to. So maybe it's time to make things better for myself. But I don't know how to do that. I never struggled with this since before, because I always had like, like, not like control, but more like pace of how my relationship was going, and I knew how it was gonna happen. This time with the, I knew how it was gonna end. Like, this time was the only time where things got out of hand. Like, things got out of control, and I didn't have nowhere to handle it, because I didn't know how, and that's why I had to leave. because I didn't know what else to do. It never happened to me before, and I really hope that never really happens again, because it really does suck. It sucks so much. Like, if I wanted to put it into words, I wouldn't be even be able to. I don't even know how to put it into words. Just, you feel a little pain, a little guilt, you maybe feel jealousy, you feel unhappy, and it depends what happened. Maybe that's differs, but I guess for him it was more of like a relief. For me, it was more of like a not relief, more of like a just like decision that was just not right. And even now, like, I wish I could change it, but I can't. There's nothing I could do about it. Nothing at all. I just have to let it go and let it be. But I'm not good at doing that, because when I love hard. And when you love someone for 3 years, like, how do you stop that? You always loved somebody for so long, and you never, even when you left, you never stopped. You just try to put things on hold, but it doesn't really work that way. And I know that now. So how do you do that? How do you stop loving someone? Just to completely just say stop loving someone? Because he was good for me. He was so good to me in every single way possible. And I was good to him too. Until things got out of hand and things just went crazy, and we both were just like at each other's necks all the time. But he was good to me. He really was. And I don't know how do I get over that? How do I just stop? How do I just stop loving? Like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to do that at all. I don't know how to not think about him. I don't know how to not want to know what he's doing. Like, I can't even, like, I try myself so hard to, like, stop. I don't want to check any pictures. I don't want to check anything, because I don't want to know. Because, it's kind of selfish to think this way, but it's selfish to think, like, I can't believe he's happy without me. Like, it is selfish, because he should be happy without you, because he's happy. If he's not happy with you, why would you want to be with someone and make someone else happy? You want to make them happy too. But it still makes you feel a type of way, especially when you just, like, do the dark place and you really can't get out of it, and you try but it doesn't work. But I guess I have to be happy for him in a way. I have to not feel jealous whether he finds somebody else. I don't want to know, at least not yet. But I guess that's the part of the story. You didn't make him happy, then he should end up being happy regardless. Because if you really care about him, you want him to be in a good place, right? You don't want him to be in a dark place like you are, like I am right now. But I guess that's the end of the story. I guess that's what you should. But this is just how breakups go, I guess. How heartbroken people deal with. I wonder how other people deal with it. Like, what do they do to, like, get over someone? Especially not like the people that date for, like, short time, like 3 months. Because if you did it for, like, 3 months, you didn't know that person at all. You just, like, believe me, I dated him for 3 years, and there's a lot of things he didn't know about me until afterwards, like couple months ago, that he realized. Cause I'm good at keeping secrets, not bad things, like like that. It was more about things about me that he didn't really know, that he should have known. That's why honesty is open communication is always key. But I always knew that, but for some reason, with that specific problem, I was not able to tell him 100%, like explain to him like I should have, because then it would have made a huge difference. But that's a lesson I learned today, to make sure to always be open with the next person and with anyone in general. But yeah, I guess I have to just go for it. But like I was saying, I don't know how the people do it. How do people do it? Like, what do they do specifically? Like, do you, like, get sad and you mourn? Like, do you go out? Like, the way I do it, I just sit here and I watch Steven Universe for like legitimately hours. Like, I rewatch episodes of the things that I like, but I don't feel better. I feel worse. I feel the same. I don't know. I guess it's something that we all as humans, like, anybody that, been with somebody for a long time, experiences eventually, or maybe that you never did. But I guess it's a thing that you learn on your own and you figure out on your own. And as long as you critical think and, like, go inward about what really happened and see where you did wrong, where he did wrong, and acknowledge what really happened and make this better, instead of shutting down. Because I don't want to shut down, because I don't feel like I'll learn anything. I don't feel like I will improve as a person. I feel like that is what I want. But yeah, that was pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, I guess. It's my little walk helped me clear my mind, I guess. But hopefully I can keep this light alive, because I have a thing with, like, certain days they're good. Like right now I feel good, I feel okay, and then other days I don't, I feel terrible. And I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is at all. It's weird. I don't know where it comes from, but it's kind of like things that suck. Where, like, one day you're okay, like right now I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm not, like, happy, but I'm okay. But then I know that in a couple days, maybe a few days, it's gonna be worse. I'm gonna feel worse, and I don't know what that is. I don't really know. Sometimes I feel like, why am I feeling okay one day and then the next I'm just, like, not feeling okay? Like, it's not like I'm crazy or anything, but it's weird. But I want to use that out there. Unless maybe someone, that's going through this, like, you're not alone. Like, breakups do suck a lot, and you have to learn to live with it. Like, you have to learn that this person does not care about you anymore like that. This person does not love you anymore. Or that person never liked you to begin with. That person never wants to be with you again, or doesn't want to share his life with you anymore. And things that we have to do is just step back and just let that happen. Okay, unless the other person wants to change, wants to be like, what, I do want to work on this together and fix it, or make things better, improve together. But if he doesn't want that, it's gonna suck. It's just gonna suck. You're gonna have to just manage to just see him happy without you, and that's okay. And the advice I could get for myself right now is just to keep my head strong. At least I tried. Even when the dark days come, I'll be okay. And that's pretty much what I guess want to talk about. Just be okay and love yourself. Okay, regardless of you're yourself or you're with somebody, always be honest, always be open. Don't be afraid of being vulnerable. Because being vulnerable doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're strong enough to do so.